Hey Leo, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name's Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading. Whoa, for the month of May 2023. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money messages with you. For the readings this month, I will be using my Trip and Wait Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Leo, with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Okay. All right, Leo, money is definitely coming through for you this first week of May. Okay, so get ready. Wow, this is fantastic. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. That's a brand new source of income. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. That is good luck, unexpected good luck coming your way. You also have the Seven of Wands. There's going to be some communication, probably, I want to say patchy is the word coming to mind. There's going to be some patchy communication in this first week of May. Now, this isn't anything to worry or stress about, but it does mean that you probably will have to repeat yourself a few times before people understand what you're saying, where you're coming from, and what you mean. If you are in a position to do so, get conversations documented in writing in some way so there's no misunderstandings, especially any conversation as it relates to money. Next up, we have the Justice card. The Justice card in the reverse sometimes is a funny card because it means that a decision gets held up or delayed, or sometimes a decision gets reversed for some of you who are dealing with legal issues, okay? Or there's a decision that was made, but now there's going to be some type of change or something as it relates to that decision, okay? So I guess the best way to say it is that sometimes a decision is not final. That would be the best way to say it, right? So especially things as they relate to your money, your work, your business, your career, sometimes decisions get overturned, or sometimes decisions are not final and they get changed. Next up, we have the High Priestess. That's the card of divine femininity. It's also the card of intuition and trusting your gut instincts. I love this card because it means that all the answers that you are seeking are within. You just have to trust yourself and then take action when you are led to do so, especially in the pursuit of money, wealth, and all those things. Finally, we got the Page of Pentacles. That is good news coming your way as it relates to money. This is very interesting because you've got a new source of income and you've got good news coming your way as it relates to money. There's going to be some type of positive announcement. There's going to be information that has a positive impact on your finances in some way, and it looks like you get that news in the first week of May. All right, Leo, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2023. Ooh, okay. Got that Death card. That means big changes are coming your way, whether you're ready or not, Leo. Okay, so we got the Moon card. Now, the Moon card means something is hidden. We don't have all the information. So understand that sometimes when we're moving in a new direction, especially on the journey to success and wealth and growing and, you know, being an entrepreneur or business owner, whatever, sometimes you don't have all the answers. Sometimes you don't know everything that you need to know, or you don't know what you don't know, right? So you have to be comfortable sometimes in not knowing every single thing about something. It's not going to affect your ability to make money because you know exactly what you need to know right at this present moment. All right, so really it's about trusting yourself and trusting, again, that higher intuition or that higher source that you are being led in the right direction to achieve the results that you want, okay? So it doesn't, because I used to do this myself. I used to say, well, I don't know how to do this, and I don't know how to do that, so I can't do this. And what I have learned in my many years is that I know enough to take the very next step. And so I guess I just want to share that because I'm feeling like somebody needs to hear this. Yes, you don't know everything about everything, but that's not going to hinder you in your pursuit or your journey of being successful or making more money. We also have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a mindset card. Sometimes being successful with money really is about changing your mindset and changing your perspective and really examining your beliefs about what is possible for you. Okay, so, you know, they say poverty starts in the mind. Some people are programmed, you know, or I should say many of us were probably programmed. We didn't all grow up, you know, in a millionaire, billionaire household. And so sometimes unconsciously our parents programmed us not to be wealthy or not to succeed. And it wasn't because they intentionally did so, but it was because that was, you know, probably how they were raised or whatever. So sometimes it's about reprogramming yourself for wealth, okay? And that is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It does take time, but it can be done. Next up, we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a card about changes in the physical environment. So you probably will notice some changes in your physical environment at some point in the second week of May 2023. Now this could be anything. It could be a change of furniture. It could be a change of location for your office or something like that. But there will be some physical changes around you. Next up, we got the Page of Swords. That's a great card. It means that you're going to get some good news about something being stopped, eliminated, or discontinued. You know, could be a monthly bill, could be anything. But you are going to get some good news, Leo, as it relates to something no longer taking place. So whatever it is, because we're talking about money, usually that's like, you know, a recurring, you know, bill or expense or something like that. So, but it doesn't always, you know, fall into that. But I'm just saying there's going to be some good news about something no longer, you know, happening. Something's going to be taken away that you probably will be very glad to see go away. And we have that Death card. The Death card, like I said, is a transformation card. It means that things definitely are changing in every aspect of your life. And sometimes that change is going to be a little bit uncomfortable, but it doesn't mean that it's not for the good. Oh, interesting. That card was turned up. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes cards are just face up. So we work with them. All right. Ooh. All right. So we got that Justice card, Leo. Now that's a card about a decision being made in your favor, especially something money related. Next up, we got the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card means that there's going to be a delay on something, but that's actually going to be advantageous to you, okay? So don't worry about something being behind schedule or missing a deadline in some way. In some instance, in some way, shape, or form, that's actually going to work out to your advantage, especially because we're talking about money, career, work. It's going to be okay. Next up, we have the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups means you graciously walk away from something that no longer serves you. I wouldn't be surprised if it could be a job. Maybe some of you are ready to, you know, move on to something different. We also have the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is a card that talks about foundation and stability. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're walking away from, you're moving towards something that is more financially stable for you. Could be a job, but it could also be a circumstance in your life that needs to change. Next up, we have the Nine of Pentacles. When I see this card in the reverse, that means that you need to invest in yourself in some way. You need to take a course. You need to hire a coach. You need to, you know, buy a book, take a class. There's a way you need to invest in yourself. There's something you need to learn, something you need to gain knowledge about in order to take that next step, in order to be successful. Finally, we have the Ace of Cups. Now, that is overflow. That's also the start of a new relationship. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be something romantic, but it could be a new partnership in some way. Ooh, okay. All right, Leo, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2023. Interesting cards here. This Three of Cups is a card of celebration and also a gathering. It looks like you're going to be with a group of people celebrating a success or a win in some way, shape, or form. We also have the High Priestess. Now, this is, okay, I thought this was a repeater card, but this High Priestess card is the card, oh, it is, right here. I knew I saw her. The High Priestess is that card of divine femininity, intuition, trusting yourself, trusting the greater good, higher source, okay? So again, You really need to tap into that intuition because it will take you exactly where you need to go. Have confidence that you're doing the right thing and you're being guided, okay? Four of Pentacles. I don't like seeing this card in the reverse because it means that you have to pay attention to the numbers because there's a mistake floating around somewhere, okay? Numbers get transposed. Sometimes people add things wrong. So double check your statements, your invoices, your receipts. There's something that needs to be corrected. We also have some good news here. Page of Wands. That's good news as it relates to your work, as it relates to your career. There's definitely some positive news, something good, some type of positive impact on your finances is coming your way. Finally, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This card in the reverse means you're going to be very busy at work. Looks like you're going to have a heavy workflow. It also means that sometimes you're so good that the work doesn't even feel like work, or sometimes it's not challenging for you enough, and so you get bored. But the thing is the work that you do does pay, and it is something that allows you to be successful, and it is something that kind of puts you in a position to, if that's not what you want to do, it puts you in a position to have money to pivot and do something else that you do want to do, especially as it relates to work, okay? So, Leo, your month is fantastic. You've got a lot of changes happening, but it looks like the biggest change is going to happen when you invest in yourself, okay? So take the time to really put money into personal development or personal knowledge because, again, that is going to shift everything for you. It's going to make you understand how to be more successful doing the things you want to do so you can have the things you want to have. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Ooh, this is a good one. Sedna. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It says, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Ooh, nice. Now this is perfect because it talks about infinite supply. It talks about having more than you need. And there's never any lack. There's never any limitation, okay? So Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.